Welcome back here on the Regional Radio Sports Network here for Holy Cross College Soccer Media Day. We're inside McKenna Arena, but the place you're going to want to be at is over at Saints Field. Brand new field including a new fence, new lights, and a new scoreboard, so you're going to definitely want to check that out. And you can also check it out on our website at rrsn.com. Well, we have got one of the best defenders, and in my opinion, the best defender in all the Chicagoland Collegiate Athletic Conference, the pride from Russiaville in Indiana. It's the one and only Abigail Fouts. Well, Abigail, it is great to see you again. Obviously, last year, what a performance. First team all-conference, in JP and I's opinion, one of the best defenders in that back line of the entire conference. Just talk a little bit about that success that not only you had last year, but the team. And that's got to feel great when your individual success leads to success in terms of wins and losses.
Yeah, no, it's been great. I think coming in my freshman year, I had great surroundings. There was a lot of upperclassmen to kind of lead me on my way. And from them, I grew so much as a freshman athlete, and I'm happy to be able to come together and do that for the freshmen and sophomores coming in this year. So.
And, again, you're a junior still. Obviously, you're coming off of a great season. Again, a number of key pieces have moved on, but you wear that captain's band, and when it comes to the soccer program, that is a real pride thing.
Yes.
I mean, that means you are representing the team in more than just soccer in terms of your overall. And I know you take your academics and just your general student life presence really important. So what does that mean to you when Coach Duma and Coach Michaela have trusted you with that captain's armband? That means you are truly one of the leaders on this Holy Cross team.
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot. It means to me that I need to be able to hold the accountability to the other players on this team, to maintain that responsibility, and to make sure we all are prepared for that next level together, not only individually, but as a team.
So, Abigail, and I obviously talked about it a little beforehand, but you got the new field that's out there.
Yes.
Remember, there were stretches during COVID when they had to play at school field. There were stretches where they had to play at other different fields, including some matches they had to switch mid-match to a new location. When you see the new scoreboard, when you see the lights, and I love seeing all the nighttime games that you guys have,
Yep.
What does that mean to you to be a part of a campus and community that truly cares about athletics? I mean, Dr. Marco Clark, Dr. Bob Pastor, they want to see you guys succeed as well. So what does that mean to see that field out there and call that your home when you put on that Holy Cross uniform?
No, the first day, one of the first things I did is I went out there, I walked out on that field, and I just looked, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. They turned the lights on one of the first few days here at camp, and it was just stunning. And, I mean, what that means to me is, being able to push back our games so that we can make sure that we get all of our class time in. It's amazing because I don't have to worry about missing a class here or there, feeling behind, and truly staying up on my academics, but then also getting the nightlife with the lights and the more fans. Hopefully it draws in more fans and more parents, and people will be able to come watch. So that's awesome.
You take a look from last year, obviously a great and thrilling penalty kicks win against St. Xavier, and then, of course, a tough 3-0 loss to St. Ambrose. But let's talk a little bit about the Chicagoland Collegiate Athletic Conference. I've talked about this with the men's side because it's the same way, and then with Coach Duma as well as Michaela, and then even Mia just a little bit ago. Day in and day out, that especially top of the conference, but even the bottom of those teams with teams like Judson and Trinity Christian, if you don't play at your best, I mean, this conference can eat you up alive. I mean, even teams like Governor State and IU South Bend, I mean, Bobby Barnes, their team continues to get better, so you cannot overlook anyone. What does that mean to you to be in a conference that you know is going to challenge you day in and day out, which means if you don't bring your A game, that could be the difference between being a hosting team and not only that, being a team that doesn't even make the playoffs.
I mean, so much can change from one year to one year. Look at us. My freshman year, we didn't even make conference, and here we are, top 4. That's amazing. So it's just crazy, what you can do and what you can do and, the chemistry and how your team plays together and what you guys excel with and what you don't excel with. And it's just good to know, your pros versus your cons and how you have the best team and how you develop together. So that's just awesome, and I love the challenge and being able to know we have to work every day if we want to get results. So it's good.
We take a look at this schedule right here, and I always say your non-conference is just as important as your conference schedule because you know who you play. There's a new addition with Mount Mary, but they're non-conference. I mean, you go right out of the gates with Mary once you get your scrimmages underway. Bethel, a team that is always up and coming and on the rise, but then You look right out of the gate with some of these teams. You got Judson, who, of course, can be a sneaky team. St. Ambrose, the defending conference champs, Albert Nazarene. Is there one particular match for you, though, that you've got your red Sharpie, you're looking and you're trying to circle, I want to make sure that we beat this team or maybe get some revenge? Is there one particular match that you are especially keeping your eye on and looking forward to?
For me, it's a close game, like here coming up, but it's definitely Marion for me.
Okay.
They're a huge school. They're so good. Like, it's great. It's great to play against them, and it's a great challenge for us girls. And it's like go big or go home, like let's play hard and let's see if we can get a result. Let's see if we can grow. They'll expose us and see where we need to grow together. And playing a tough team like that will really show us what we need to do to be good in conference and to be good for the rest of the season. So I'm looking forward to that game because we played a tough one against Ball State, but they're our next tough match, and I'm curious to see how we can grow from now to then. So.
Then we take a look at this roster, and obviously a lot of new faces, 20 different players, and you've got 10 total underclassmen, 5 freshmen, 5 sophomores, with a couple who have been immediately thrown into the Wolves. And you know this. You remember the same with Mia Garatoni, who we talked to. Sometimes getting thrown in is the best way, friendly fire to go right in. So talk a little bit about some of the players that you feel also need to step up, because you're going to be a key contributor on that backline defense. Who else do you feel really needs to step it up? And are there any players that are new to the program or that you feel are really going to have a big year this upcoming season?
Being on the defending line, I really am looking to see Quinn and Sophia take a next step. Sophia had a great freshman season that first half until she got injured, and then it was just upsetting to see her get taken back a notch. But I'm super excited this year to see her grow and see us build that relationship back together. And then on the other side, Quinn, I think this is her very first season as an outside back with a 3-man back there, so I'm curious to see how she does. But that game against Ball State, I know we can be so solid if we can just grow a little more, find our chemistry, and she's going to be excellent. I can already tell. So I'm excited to see us go.
Well, I saw glimpses of Quinn because, of course, we do a couple of the Marion soccer matches. I tell you what, I think you hit the nail on the head. She is going to really be a fun player to watch. And so you just take a look at some of the other upperclassmen. We talked to Mia. We're going to talk to Erica as well. What does it mean to just be around a group of great young women who are going to support you and want to see you succeed as well? Again, obviously individuals are going to have to step up and be important, but by the end of the day, it's a team sport. If one person goes down, everyone goes down. What does that mean to just be around this group that it was, Coach Gallo before, and now it's Duma and Michaela, to just be around a group that is going to support you and just put you in the best possible position to succeed here at Holy Cross?
Yeah, one thing I love about this team is our culture's just really been so great these last couple years, and that's something that is so positive when you're playing together as a team, because you're not only playing for yourself, but you're playing for the people around you, and that goes for everyone's playing for each other. Like, I'm playing for my keeper, the keeper's playing for me, and that's just the most amazing thing about it, is we all want to win, not for ourselves but for each other. So
I know you still got, another year and everything under your belt as just only a junior, but what would you like to personally achieve? And whether it's in maybe the soccer field, maybe it's the classroom, whatever the case of Holy Cross, what are some of the things that you want to make sure that you accomplish, whether a goal, whether an award, just what do you want to make sure that you are achieving at during the rest of your time here at Holy Cross College?
My goal for this year is to be a leader for the younger classmen beside me. I feel like I can really help them grow and become leaders for when I'm gone. And that's my goal, is to make them ready for when I leave, that they're going to be able to take up my place and be the next best at Holy Cross. So.
All right, Abigail, now time for an open-ended question as we give you a wrap-up here. The Holy Cross College Saints women's soccer team is going to succeed and continue to improve because of this. What's the reason why the team's going to succeed and improve?
Each other. I think that having each other and wanting to grow with each other and pushing each other, it's all each other. Like, we need to want it as a team, not individual. We need to want it, and each other is going to get us that way.
Well, Abigail, I can speak on behalf of my crew, on everyone else for Regional Radio Sports. It has been just great not only to know you as from the soccer player side, but from the person side. I know it's important for your entire family when they watch, and it has been great just to get to know you. We wish you nothing but the absolute best with Coach Duma, with Coach Michaela, and for the rest of the team. We appreciate you taking time for this, and we cannot wait for you to cause absolute havoc in the backfield against other teams as they try to go against you. Thank you for taking time to come out.
Thank you.
You're going to want to see it, a great back line led by this all-conference performer right here in Abigail Fouts. So you can check it out on our website at rrsn.com. And once again, all the games at Saints Field. When you got a new field, got to check it out, plain and simple with that. Once again, right here on the Regional Radio Sports Network. Once again, back for more here on Holy Cross College Men's and Women's Soccer Media Day right after this here on RRSN.